And gentlemen, we have some physique updates from Brandon Curry, just under 3 weeks out from the Mr. Olympia, and we have a couple other stories, so if you're interested, stay tuned. But welcome back to the Bodybuilding News Network. I'm your host, Josh Sanch, looking at these physique updates from Brandon Curry, former Mr. Olympia. Coming into this conversation, can he stay in the top 6? That's my question for you. And some of the big takeaways from here, there's no question that his back is going to be one of the better backs in the top 10, let's say. There is definitely a possibility for him to fall out of the top 6 here. Now, that's maybe not my prediction. I think he might land perfectly at 6. But, of course, stay tuned for more of my predictions as we'll come out with our official list one of these days as we creep up closer to the Mr. Olympia. But very impressed with how Brandon Curry is looking so far. Very, very impressed. I think he's definitely on point. Moving into our next story, Regan Grimes sharing a plethora of not specifically physique updates, but training footage. And I thought that this would be a nice pause to take a break from, critiquing physiques and talking about people's possibilities at the Olympia, but talking about training philosophy and training intensity. I do wonder, Regan always is known for being really big, and I'm wondering how much of the training is a factor for the level of conditioning and the level of detail that we see in his physique. We have yet to see him really come in super, super peeled in the last couple of years. Most recently at the Legion Sports, he came in relatively in shape, relatively in good condition. I thought that was probably his best package since moving from men's physique and then classic. So he's been making his move to perfect his package, to perfect his physique, but I just don't think he's there yet. And moving into more of like a physique critique, physique update, I would say that I don't know if Regan is going to be in this conversation for a top 10 at this Olympia. Now, that's not a huge jab at the guy. He's placed, I think, just at the border of 16th to not placing. I can't even recall if last year he even placed. But he's been struggling to be the person we want him to be. He's been struggling to bring that physique that we want to see from him. And I don't know if this Olympia is going to be that Olympia where we're going to get to see that from Regan Grimes. So definitely let me know your thoughts on Regan Grimes and your prediction for him at the Mr. Olympia. And also who you think he'd be a good comparison to. Side by side in a comparison, Mark's Max Muscle style. Where do you think Regan Grimes is going to be placing here so we can do some side-by-side comparisons? Moving into Tonio Burton, a Mr. Olympia hopeful. He's done a phenomenal job converting over from the 212 division in his pro debut, and now he's won a variety of shows, the Cali Pro, the infamous New York Pro, right? So this guy's been doing a great job so far in the last few years. And again, another one of these guys that's really hopeful of placing well at this year's Olympia. I'm not sure where he's going to land here. I really like the way his physique flows. I feel that he could be someone to rival the physique of Dexter Jackson someday because he does have that really nice, round, perfect flow. I just think he needs a little bit more pop in the legs almost. The legs look great. But it's more of a structural thing for me at this point, and I don't know if you get to even see the legs in this physique update. But he does look like he's in shape. It looks like he's ready for the Olympia. I don't think he's leaving any stone unturned in the terms of conditioning. He's never really shown up to a show not in shape. So expect him to be in good condition, in good shape, nice and full for the Olympia. And where he places is going to be exactly probably where he needs to place. The competition is going to be probably one of the more competitive Olympias we've seen in recent years. Not as many competitors, and I think it's going to help round out the competition and really put the best of the best on that stage. But for the last two people, for Tonio and Mr. Ross Flanigan, a.k.a. Flavor Gang CEO. I don't know what his Instagram is. I thought it was like Ross Flanigan. But Ross sharing some more physique updates, giving us a complete breakdown of the physique and what he looks like. And again, I think this is going to be another guy that's going to be maybe 10 through 16. He's going to be one of these guys battling to make a statement here. This is his Olympia debut, so I'm sure that he is excited to get on stage and just show the fans and show the judges exactly what he's got going on. He won the Cali Pro this year, and I thought that it was a really surprising result. I don't think anyone's really expecting him to win that show. He wasn't even expecting himself to win the show. I remember when he celebrated, he was like, "Oh my God, let's go." So that was fun to see. But that's essentially the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing Ross. And I wasn't able to get the interview at the Arnold Classic, but I will get the interview at this year's Olympia. So stay tuned for that. I will be there. If you are getting an Airbnb, let me know. I'd love to split one up. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get a hotel, and I don't really want to. So let me know if you guys are going to the Olympia. It should be good to meet you guys. And that's about it. Subscribe for more. Lots more bodybuilding content coming out in the near future. I'm your host, Josh Sanch, as always, here on BNN. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.